Hi everyone, this is Stacy, and tonight I am recapping season 4, episode 9 of Before the 90 Days. Should have known better, because a lot of these couples should have known better before they got into these relationships and created all this drama. But we love it. We love it. Keep it coming. Before I begin, I just want you to know that I run at 90 Day Fiance Instagram account. And yeah, you guys can hit me up there if you have any juicy news, gossip, any questions, or comment down below with any of your opinions, because I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you guys think about this episode. Let's dive right in. Jeffrey and Varya. Why did he tell her from the beginning? Why did he tell her that he had a criminal past? He said in this episode, so what they're doing is they're gonna go meet her brother and her mom again, and he's going to he agreed to go tell Varya's mom about his criminal past and that he's been in prison before and that he's an ex-con. But he said the reason why he kept this a secret is because he was scared. He wanted to wait until he got closer to someone to reveal this. You're dating and trying to get in a marriage. Why are you waiting until you're closer to that person? I feel like these things are so important to give that person the opportunity to give them the opportunity and choice if they want to stay in that or if they're cool with that, and also to give you that choice so that you don't waste your time in this relationship. Anyways, as I thought what would happen, the mom is like, what did she say? To hell with this fairy tale. This is not happening. She does not want Varya going. It was really emotional because the mom was like hugging her in this episode and just so against it. And they also said this Russian saying that they mentioned that they believe that people do not change. I want to know what you guys think. Do people change? Would you give Jeffrey a chance to go forward with this relationship? I actually give him props for telling the mom and having like the guts to do so, and Varya also for telling the mom and brother. But I really don't think the mom's going to move forward with this. And for some reason, I really don't think that this couple is going to work out, because I feel like Varya does respect her mom's wishes and her beliefs and opinions. And I feel like she's smart and she doesn't really trust him, but I think she's going to move forward it. But I feel like this is going to hold back. This is going to affect their relationship greatly and the trust. I don't know. For some reason, I think so. But I want to know what you guys think. The next couple, Erica and Stephanie. Another couple where trust is just, I don't even know if it's existed. Well, Stephanie and Erica take Stephanie around her friends to meet them, especially Adam, which is one of her friends that she has hooked up with. And Stephanie shares that she is against it. She doesn't feel comfortable with it. She doesn't trust Erica because she has hooked up with some of her friends. And she also said that she hasn't had a lot of stability in her life, especially because of her illness, and that's why she likes to control things around her, which I feel like she's pretty controlling then. And I feel like these are issues that you should not be taking in a relationship, because these are bigger issues that you need to work out as a single person before you go and jump in a relationship and try to get married to someone. And I felt really bad for Erica again this episode, because I feel like she really wants love and she trusts Stephanie and she's very open and honest. But I feel like Stephanie cannot handle her and her past and is judging her still on her past sexual history or just her past overall. And something else that really stuck out to me is I didn't like that Stephanie brought up this huge matter in front of the friends and asked Adam, like, oh, well, in front of all these people, asked Adam what if he really likes Erica in that way. I thought that was kind of inappropriate. I think she should have took him aside and like one-on-one asked him that or talked to him about it. But I think it just wasn't the right place and time to bring up this drama. And then Stephanie started yelling at her in front of friends. Erica also got emotional, upset. It was just really crazy. And I think it's interesting that Stephanie said that she came for Erica to help. Like, she came because she wanted Erica to help her. She thought going in this relationship would help her with her illness and coming out. I thought that was very interesting too. So I feel like she's dependent, kind of codependent on Erica to kind of lead that and putting all her like dependency on her, which I feel like that's going to create a crazy relationship. And Erica's like a free spirit, and Stephanie is going to depend on her socially, emotionally, all these different things, which you should be able to, but I think it's going to be in an unhealthy way. But what do you guys think? Would you be cool with being with someone that hooked up with some of their friends and they still hang out with, and they even like Erica said that she and Adam still sometimes share a bed? Would you be okay with that? I really want to go your guys' opinions. Oh my goodness. And the next couple were trust. These couples don't have trust. Ash and Avery. Wow. So let me just say that date he took her on of snorkeling was like the best date in the world. Someone took me to do that, I would just be like so happy. That was the coolest date. I haven't seen a cooler date on the 90 Day Fiance series. I think this was like the most amazing date. But I think that there also is trust issues with Avery, and she doesn't trust him because he's around so many women. They mentioned in this episode that he had 68 text messages from different women, which caused their last breakup because he showed her, she saw on his phone he had that many texts, and she was like, what the heck, why are you all these women texting you? And he showed her his phone, and that he didn't really have that much to hide. And I thought that was okay. Like, that's building trust, showing someone your phone. Because obviously if he had that many texts from girls, he would have not shown her if they were girls that he was with. So I thought she kind of has a little bit of trust issues that she needs to work on, or jealousy issues, or even like maybe control issues that she needs to work on before she goes into this relationship. I feel like all these couples are just seeking relationships, but there's so much work that they need to do before they even jump into these marriages. Like, it's too fast. And that's the thing, is like the whole 90-day process. Is it long enough to even get to know someone, or even, be with that person to get to know who they are and if you can really trust them? And then he says, when she asks him, when they were discussing the phone and that had caused them to break up, the phone issue and the text messages, she said that she broke up with him because he didn't tell these women that he had a girlfriend. He just said, because some women, the clients, were flirting with him, and he told them like to stop pretty much, but then he didn't say that he had a girlfriend. And that's where Avery was pissed, which as a girl, I totally understand that. And I think that that was valid. And I think he should have, especially if she has this many issues, like, come and meet her. Should have came and met her in the middle, and they could have worked that out. And maybe he could have told those clients. But then I also understand his point of view of not mixing his professional business with like his personal life. But then also these people are flirting with him. So, I want to know what you guys think, because that's a sticky subject. I don't know what's right and wrong, but I definitely think they could have came to a compromise, a better compromise. And I think he should have. I personally think he should have told those women that he had a relationship, and then not to flirt with them, and to respect that, because that would have made her feel a million times better. But then he goes and he says, what does it matter? I'm single right now. Oh my God. I was like, wait, what? You're single? So he is kind of maybe a player. He's not single, he's with Avery. I thought that was interesting. So maybe he is playing her, and see, those kind of things that he says on accident is the truth. I think he does have, after that line was said in this episode, I think he does have player vibes. I'm getting player vibes from him, that he does maybe flirt with these women and egg them on so that they do, flirt with him back and hit on him, and who knows what else. So I definitely think this couple has a lot to work out with. It's just bad news that they have so much trust issues, and he needs to stand up for his woman more. Yolanda and Williams, the non-existent Williams, who is Williams? Where is he? Is there even a Williams? I just feel bad for her, but I also feel bad for her daughter more, and her kids, because in this episode, she's still kind of in denial. And then she mentioned to her daughter that, you know, she's being threatened, that her and her family is going to be harmed. If they do not send money, they will release pictures and harm her family, whoever this person is. If it's Williams, if it's someone different, whomever. I feel bad for her kids because her kids didn't choose to be in this place. And I feel like she's the type of woman that would choose a man over her kids, kind of, or put them before. She wasn't thinking about their safety when she went and met this guy and doesn't know who he is, never had a FaceTime chat with him, never saw him even over the phone, on Skype, nothing, and still sent him pictures and still shared him her address with him. I think she pisses me off the most out of all these couples. Well, I don't know if this is a couple, but because of her kids, I feel like she should have put them first and she should have took them into consideration in this whole situation. And her daughter said something interesting. She said, when scammers get caught, personalities change, because the scammer all of a sudden got pissed at Yolanda and then the threat started. So how is it that these kids have more wisdom than their parents? Because I think their parents have put them through a lot. And I think they've seen a lot, and I think they've become like little adults. So I don't think there is a Williams. I think it's going to get worse, the situation, and I think it's going to cause a lot of drama between her and her kids. I just think she's kind of delusional too, Yolanda. It's not going to happen. He's not real. Run. Another person, let me move on quickly. So this is not a long, huge recap. David and Lana. David gives me stalker vibes. Okay, so in this episode, he's scheduled to meet with Lana for lunch. She said fine, still doesn't have her number or any way to directly contact her except the app where he pays every time to message her. Then he goes, okay, I'm going to meet her at a restaurant. Goes to the restaurant, waits an hour, waits more time. Whereas Lana never shows up. What? Like, why? Okay, she never shows up. That should be the end of it. That's like the final. But no, this is where it's his issue mainly. First of all, he should have never went because he doesn't have any contact like with her. And he said that the restaurant has no Wi-Fi, so he couldn't contact her on the app. This guy's crazy. And I think it was really pathetic that he had no shame to go to her house when she did not show up at the restaurant. He went to her house. Like, why would you do that? Like what if there is no Lana? What if you're put in a dangerous situation and this is a scammer and your life is at risk? And why would you go chase someone that doesn't want you? They just want your money. And you continue to give it to them. And you're like, well, in this episode, he said, there's a chance she's going to be very angry, but she left me no choice. So I'm going to show up at her place. Seeing that scene as he's walking up, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Boom, he did it. This is just going to be a disaster. I don't think she's going to be there. I think she's going to be hiding. And I don't think Lana might not be really Lana, but if it's like a man or something or someone else, but I definitely think that this is going to work out. I think if she's not going to answer the door. I think she's going to have someone else answer the door, or it's not really her. Or if she does answer, I think she's going to be creeped the hell out, and it's all going to be a scam, and it's just going to be bad. David's going to go home by himself, definitely. Oh, another couple, she might be going home by herself. Usman and Lisa. So they were meeting with Muhammad, Usman's brother, to try to still get the mother's blessing so that they can get married. And the mom still doesn't want them married because she said Lisa's too old and that she wants him to marry a Nigerian woman, that she would be fine with it, a younger Nigerian woman. But I think Usman is totally in it for the green card. He mentioned again to his brother that he wants to go to the US because it's the #1 country in the world. I think he wants to be famous over here. I think he wants to be a star, and I think she's just that ticket, and the ticket in here in the US. Well, then still at the end of the episode, Muhammad said that he couldn't get the mom to give him the blessing for them to get married. So I definitely think Lisa's going to go back. Usman's going to be there for a long time. And I don't know if this is ever going to work. I don't think that mom is going to cave and give in. I think that no matter what he says or they do, I don't think she's going to be okay with it. I think that he's going to have to go against his family. And I don't like how she didn't really respect their culture in terms of like how she was complaining about the clothes. But I like the fact that she did try, and she did go to the mosque, and she did try to get the mother's blessing. But I really don't think, I think they're going to have to go against the family in order for this relation to even work. The last couple, Darcy and Tom, we don't get enough of them. Every episode, TLC, why aren't you giving us more of them? We get like 5 minutes. Just in this episode, Darcy is sad. She stayed in the hotel. She didn't want her kids to see her emotional after Tom hurt her. And she meets with Stacy and says she doesn't understand why this keeps happening. And it's a really emotional moment. She's like, I just don't want to be alone. That was hard to watch. I think that you see like the realness of her, and that she is hurting and she is sad, and she is in it for, she wants love really bad. I really think in the next episode we see that Tom tries to apologize. I think he's going to try to like get back with her, and I think it's going to be a temporary thing, because I think that he feels bad about what he said, and he's going to apologize, and they're going to kind of like open the door again, but I really don't think it will ever work. So yeah, that's my recap. What do you guys think? Who's your favorite couple? What are your predictions? What do you think couple is actually going to work? Who has the most issues? Who is really in love? Or who is in it for the green card, the visa, the ticket into the US? Yeah, you guys can follow me at 90 Day Fiance now. Keep me posted. Hit me up. Leave me DMs there. Right down below. Comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think of this episode. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.